Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy, aka Christoph, coming here with another video. I am so sorry that I sounded like I was tired, sick, just sound like a blob in the last video. Um, I just woke up. That's the main reason why I sounded that, and my nose is all stuffed up. I just sound like crap. Um, so this video right here is mainly, obviously you can tell, it's mainly about how you can do better, how can you improve, what can you do to, be better at Call of Duty. Um, Normal Call of Duty, like public matches, that's a different type of thing. That's just something you gotta have a good momentum with. You gotta be like just on point. Because if you're trying to go for score streaks, not the right person to ask from. I mean, I played public matches, but I've always been a competitive player. But let's get into it. So one thing is when it comes to competitive, when you're playing Call of Duty, you have to play together as a team. You have to play together as a team. If you don't play together as a team, it's just gonna be hard to win and get picks and trades. It's just gonna be really hard. Um, Another thing is working on your accuracy. You got multiple ways to do this. You can either go into private match, and just warm up on bots, put them on recruit, and just run around and just run and gun and just work on your accuracy. If your accuracy isn't good on this game, it's gonna be kind of tough to win fights because the recoil in this game is just ridiculous. Um, Accuracy really comes in on competitive because if your accuracy really isn't too well, it's gonna be hard. You can play objective, like a lot of people play objective but have a good a good gunshot, but accuracy comes in as well. Um, a lot of people say, oh, I have bad timing all the time, bad timing. It's not it's bad timing, but it's you gotta think it's the position you put yourself in as well. Like if you're putting yourself in a situation like say alright, say you're defending a bomb, like where I'm over here defending a bomb, but I'm not. I pushed up a little too far maybe, but say you're over here defending a bomb and the your whole team's at B, and you can hear people pushing in from A. No one was pushing up right here, so I didn't push back. But say you hear people pushing up, kind of push back, follow back, or you can just sit right there and let your teammates know or your team know, hey, I got people coming to A, da da da, so on forward. Like, and that's another thing I was gonna get to. Is you gotta communicate, but it's just timing is a thing. Bad timing is a thing. Good timing is a thing, but skill is also a thing as well. So, um, let's go into call outs and communicating. Um, See, with this, a lot of people don't understand, but you gotta communicate. If you don't communicate and talk with each other and go through it, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough fight. Like if you don't call out someone and then say you guys somewhere and you're just like, ah, dang it, or whatever, and 3 seconds or like not 3 seconds, like down the road, this guy gets killed from behind and you didn't call that out. It's mainly your fault. So communicating comes in handy. You gotta communicate with each other. You gotta talk with each other. I mean, that's the only thing. That's like one of the main priorities of being a part of a team and playing competitive. Um, Another thing is we're gonna get to is playing the game mode. When it comes down to playing the game mode, it's very important. This really gets to me all the time. Like I don't know why it gets to me, but when I go and play online, I always get like these stupid people I play with. I feel like they don't know what they're doing, or they're just on League to play it like public matches. Yeah, but I'm gonna get back to the point. You gotta play the game mode, like say like with S&D. This is like one of my favorite game modes. You got like when you're playing defensive, you gotta play. You gotta defend. There's different strats. Like strats come in. Strats come in. Like you can when you're playing defensive and offense, you have different strats to go by. Like all types of strats, and those come in as well. But when you're playing S&D, you gotta play the game mode. So like when you're defending, you gotta defend. I wouldn't like some people like they'll push up and go into spawn like or they're like trying to get kills. Like That's the thing. That's where you mess up. You don't need to just like push up. You know, you're defending. You're defending 2 bombs. You're not doing anything else. Killing people, but you're also defending 2 bombs. Comes down to planting. You know, you gotta play as a team. Uh, Sometimes you'll work your way to A bomb. Stuff happens, and you rotate to B. Like there's all types of strats, different things to do when it comes down to S&D. I really can't get into hardpoint domination in this game, but I can tell you about hardpoint domination. But so when you're playing hardpoint, you really got to communicate. Um, so you got like a bunch of positions. You got people that's probably gonna be sitting outside the hill, and you're gonna people that's gonna have someone that's anchoring, and you're gonna have someone that's pushing to the next rotation whenever you're ready to go to the next rotation for hardpoint. You gotta play the game mode. Like I know I shouldn't be sitting here telling you guys this because I mean some people know this, but some people don't, and it's hard to it's crazy. So yeah, like with hardpoint, you gotta communicate. It's a lot of work. Domination's a little easier, but just crazy all at the same time with spawns. But same thing with domination. You gotta communicate. Any game mode, you gotta communicate. You gotta talk with each other. You gotta literally play the game mode for itself. I wasn't really a big domination player. I didn't really play domination. I played domination in Ghost when I played competitive, but that was like my first competitive Call of Duty, so I really can't get into domination like that. I know I understand it's an easy game mode, but I never really played like that. I played hardpoint, S&D, and then uplink was a thing at some point. Okay, this is another thing I want to get to too as well. This is very important as well, and I didn't understand this until like later on. I grew up and was playing competitive a lot more. But you gotta learn how to lose. You really do. Like you can't sit there and get this is good. This goes for people that's playing GBs and UMGs and stuff like that, by the way. CDL public matches, that this doesn't go for that. You're gonna lose regardless because it depends on the teammates you got. But going back to the point, but when you're playing with your team, that your team, you know that is your people that that you talk to 24/7 is your like family, kind of like you cannot get mad at them. It's just like you can't argue with each other. You can't fuss. Like you got to keep your calm. You gotta keep it all together. I know it's gonna be moments where you're gonna freak out and everything and get pissed, but that's the main thing about playing as a pro or competitive player is you got to keep it calm. You're going to get hype. Yeah, you can get hype, of course, but like when it comes down to like moments where you lose or something like that, you just got to take that for what it is. Like you're learning from what you're doing wrong. I mean, it's hard to explain, but it's, when you lose, you're learning, you're seeing what you're doing wrong. But so that's like that's one of the other main things for trying to become pro. Like you got to keep your composure together. So I think that's about it for everything. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe if you're new, comment, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.